Hey friends, this is Dr. Jackson with a spoonful of PBJ. And today we are talking about what you should be doing right now, what you should be planting right now to prepare for our next season. It won't be dark like this always. You want to be ready. Let's talk about it. Hey friends, it's Dr. Jackson with your spoonful of PBJ for the week. And this week, I want to talk about what are you planting right now, preparing for our next season. So we know right now, currently, there are a lot of things going on. We are still in the throes of COVID-19 and a global pandemic. We also still have a lot of racial reconciliation and work to be done. We've got crazy politics all over the place. Y'all, listen, it's a whole lot going on right now. And if you watch the news or pay attention to the headlines, it really does seem to be a really dark time in our history, in our country, in our existence. Y'all, this is tough, but don't get so caught up in the tough that you miss the opportunity to prepare for what's to come. So y'all can see I have a little co-star today, okay? This is my buddy. I'm a bit of a plant woman, just a little bit. A bit of a plant woman. And this is one that has been with me a long time, many years. And we have traveled and we have moved from one destination to another. This one has been in my office. This one has been in my home. I believe in the healing properties of green plants and how they clean our atmosphere and clean our air. So I just love taking care of plants, but I also love learning from taking care of plants. Now, I'm a country girl. I'm from Crocketville, South Carolina, honey. So I know a little bit about planting in a dark place. This plant started from seeds, started from a seedling that was planted in a damp, dark place. It didn't look like this the day that it was planted. I believe a friend of mine gave me a cutting, and I planted that cutting into wet soil. When you plant, whatever you're planting and getting ready to reap, you have to put that seed in a dark place, deep in a dark place. And it has to be nourished in that deep, dark place until it's mature enough to bring something above the ground, above the earth, above the darkness. But if you fail to plant a good seed in a dark place, then you're going to miss out on the manifestation and the harvest that is to come in the next season. What am I trying to say? This global pandemic is impactful, but it will not last forever. It will not last forever. And I know that we're all over the place. Some of us are working and probably working harder than we work on a normal basis because there's so much going on and so much changing all at the same time. Some of us are not working and wish we were because we have lost our jobs or lost our businesses because of the impacts, the economic impacts that come along with the pandemic. We are all over the map. But what I need to encourage you of today is, regardless of where you are, this dark time is the time to sow a new seed. I don't know what that is for you. Maybe it's a new business idea. Maybe it's a new book. Maybe it's a new hobby or a new way that you can give to the world, or a new strength or talent that you have, or something for you on the inside of building yourself. Whatever it is, this is not the time to cover our heads with our blankets and hide from what's going on, but this is the time for us to invest. This is the time to sow. This is the time to save. This is the time to apply. This is the time to put yourself out there. This is the time to try something new. In the midst of darkness is when you plant a seed. You don't wait until the season changes or until the time changes. You plant it right in the middle of everything that's going on. I know it's busy. I know there's a lot going on, but I need to encourage you that we won't be here always. And when we get to the next place and when we have a vaccine and we move beyond global pandemic and we have made some things right in our relationships and in our country, and we're not facing the same challenges that we're facing today, you want to be living in a new manifestation. You want to be living in a new harvest. So what is that thing over there that you need to be planting for today? What is the skill? What is the gift? What is the idea? What's the thought? What is the dream that you should be planting for today? Now, keep in mind, a seed is very small. It seems insignificant. Most of the time, we toss seeds away. You eat an apple, you throw the seed away. You eat a peach, you throw the pit away. We throw the seed away because it seems insignificant. There's nothing cute about it, nothing beautiful about it. It just seems unimportant. But if you really understand the sowing and reaping process, you understand that the life, the harvest, the outcome, the beauty is in the midst of that seed. And that seed has to be sown in a dark place so that the pressures of the darkness can push the potential out of it. So you need to be taking baby steps right now. It might seem insignificant, it might seem like not a big deal. Whatever I can do right now, writing a vision, starting a podcast, whatever it is, no big deal. I don't have a following. Nobody cares what I have to say. This is the time. This is the time for you to start putting one foot in front of the other, planting seeds in a dark place so that the dark place can put pressure on the potential that is on the inside of your seed. So when we get on the other side of this, you see the outcome of the investment that you're making today. So I love you, and my prayers are always with you. And I pray this week that you get a new fire in your belly for that dream, for that vision, for that thought, for that idea. And you make a plan of making baby steps and how you're going to plant and nourish that seed, even in the midst of a dark season. I know for sure if you do that, when we get on the other side of this, you're going to thank yourself. Y'all have a good week. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.